In this video, I wanted to give you a rundown of what we offer on our Trane Complete System installations. Trane and Carrier have been doing this the longest. We've installed Trane because they're reliable over time, durable in the hottest climates, and they've always been known for their innovation and technology. So it's no wonder when people ask which brand is better, Trane or Carrier, Ford or Chevy. We can only choose one brand to sell since it's sort of a conflict of interest for those brands to sell both. So because of their quality and the ability to get the repair parts for our customers when we need them, we choose Trane. So all of our complete systems come with the Fox Family Extras. Because we have a vested interest in your system lasting as long as possible, we've added a few extra components to your system. These are parts that other companies will come back and try to sell you over the next few years. They're called add-ons, and it's a good opportunity for them to keep the money coming in from you over the next few years. And those parts normally sell for around $400 to $800 a piece too. The Honeywell 9000 Wi-Fi thermostat is the first one. Most contractors will replace your thermostat, but pick the cheapest one for them so that they can save on cost. Let us install one of Consumer Reports' #1 rated Wi-Fi thermostat in your home. These allow you to control the comfort level in your home from your smart device, whether you're across the country or you're lying in bed. Next is the 521 compressor start kit. This added component allows your new compressor to see a reduced amount of damaging heat and energy on every single startup. This component will also add years of life to your system. And we're just going to go ahead and put that in for you now. Compressor sound blanket is the third one. Your new air conditioner is already going to be much quieter than your current one. Let's make it even more peaceful for your backyard with a noise reducer that can muffle the sound of your new system by an additional 45%. Not only does this make your system quieter, but it also protects that valuable compressor, insulating the temperature of the refrigerant inside of it as well. The condensate safety switch is the next one. Every AC system takes moisture and humidity out of the air from your home. That water has to go somewhere. So we install a safety switch on the drain pan to make sure that your drainage goes to the right place, not your ceiling or onto other electrical components inside your system. Acting as a 24-hour watchdog, this switch will shut the system down if any drainage backup should occur, saving you thousands in repair and headache. And the last Fox Family Extra we give you is the 2 years of preventive maintenance. Let's get your system dialed in for the years to come. In the spring, we'll come out to clean and check all the components of the AC system, and in the fall, we'll clean and check all the parts of your heating system. This way, we all know that your system is dialed in and ready to keep you comfortable before the season even starts. The next thing I wanted to talk about is that we install iWave air purification products. Indoor air quality is a big deal these days. As homes are built tighter and tighter every year, the ability for germs, mold, and spores to develop increases. If you want to prevent the development of things like COVID, mildew, allergens, and other pathogens, get an iWave. It's installed in line with your air duct system, so when the air comes out of your registers, it'll be clean, treated air rather than the same air circulating through your home. I like the iWave over other products like UV bulbs and other photocatalytic cleaners because iWaves are self-cleaning every few days, and they don't need anything replaced on them either. You know the true cost of your air cleaner because you only pay for it once. With the UV bulb air cleaners like air scrubbers, APCOs, and Remy Halos, you have to replace the UV bulb every year or two to keep the air cleaner's performance the same as if it were brand new. To be transparent, the salesmen of these UV products told us how great it'll be when our new customer will be tied to us forever, needing a new bulb every couple of years. And I just don't like operating like that. We also install Quiet Cool whole house fans. We're an authorized contractor for Quiet Cool, and we've installed tons of these modern high-efficiency fans. In cooler weather, they turn a passive breeze through your open windows into an active breeze. This process also cools the attic, which helps your home perform better for you. Let us know if you're interested, and we can figure out what'll work best in your home. In the meantime, if you'd like to see a video of us installing one, I'll attach it to this page for you. Next, I wanted to talk to you about how the installation process flows for you. We'll get the permit and the Title 24 documentation for you. We do this all the time, and it's a very streamlined process for us. We order the equipment and have it delivered to our shop in Rancho Cordova. On the install day, the technicians will call and let you know that they're on the way. And I always drill them to be right on time for the job. We pull the equipment out within the first hour and we set it out on the street. We won't let any of the fluids or the refrigerant get on the street or flow into your storm drains either. There can be quite a bit of noise and banging around during this time, but don't worry, we won't damage your home. Sometimes these units are put together with screws, tape, and sealant compounds, making them super difficult to get apart. If your furnace is in the attic, we send it down the attic access with a rope. So while it may look complicated, they do it all the time, and they take a lot of pride in not damaging your home in the process. Towards the end of the day, a third-party validator called a HERS rater will come out and do a few tests to make sure that they prove to the state that we've installed it to meet the stringent standards of the Title 24 Energy Code. They do 3 tests, and usually it takes about 45 minutes to do. In case you're interested, the first test they do is an airflow test. We need to make sure that the system has the proper amount of air coming into the system so that you have enough air going out of the system and into your rooms. The second test they do is a duct test. During the day, we go around to all the registers in the home and we make sure that they're sealed. We want to make sure that the metal cans inside the registers are taped or sealed to the sheetrock around them, so no air escapes back into the attic. Homes built after 2000 may already have this done, as it's been a standard since then. And the third test they do is a refrigerant test to make sure that you're topped off with the exact amount of refrigerant needed to cool your home. Too little refrigerant and your system runs longer than it should. Too much refrigerant and that can prematurely damage the insides of your system. We're going to make sure you know how to use your system. It's very much like the old system, but the thermostat is a little different, so we just want to make sure that you're comfortable using it. At the end of the day, when your system is up and running, that's when we would like to get paid for the job. We take cash, check, credit cards, and other forms of financing to make those payments. If any damage is done to the home, we'll take care of it. We're fully insured with a $1 million policy, so no job is too big. The only reason I bring this up is because things do happen. This is a big construction job involving bulky, heavy objects. So whatever happens, I promise we'll take care of it. We've had to in the past, and we'll continue to do it in the future. The only thing we need you to do is call for the building inspection after the job. You know your schedule better than us, and in most cases, you have a year to get the inspection done. Just call the day before you want it inspected before 4 p.m., and the inspector will come out the following day between 8 and 4. It's just tough for me to have a guy sit at your house waiting for the inspector to come when you're there anyways. And just so you know, the inspector does need to go inside and check everything we did there. We have a really good relationship with all the building inspectors that we work with, and we know what most of them are looking for to pass the job. There are about 100 of them, and every once in a while, they'll see something that they'd like us to address, so they'll write up an inspector correction. Just give us a call and we'll come out for free and take care of it. Then you have the job checked one more final time and you're done with the process. The inspector does need a ladder because we're responsible for providing the means and access for the inspectors to do their job. And they have to be a good sturdy ladder too. So if you need us to provide that ladder, we're happy to drop it off or to set it up for you the morning of the inspection. Then just leave it on the side of the house or let us take it down for you and we'll be on our way. Whether they be split systems or package units, most of our systems come in a bronze, silver, or gold package. Our gold systems are obviously the higher end systems. On split systems, they're the variable speed units. The silver packages are the 2-stage units and the bronze systems are the single stage units. I'm going to include some videos on this page to discuss the technologies in case you'd like to check those out. The last thing that I wanted to tell you about in this video is our warranties. Each Trane system comes with a 10-year parts warranty and a 2 years labor warranty. That means If any part breaks within the first 10 years, you won't have to pay for anything. But if it happens after the second year, you'd have to pay the labor portion of the repair, which is usually the most expensive part of any repair. Remember, the Fox Family Extras include 2 years of preventive maintenance, so you're a club member automatically for the first 2 years. Now, if you just let us keep coming out and nurturing your system for up to the first 10 years, we'll take care of your labor warranty. So if you're letting us do the biannual maintenance on your system, and your system breaks for any reason, you won't pay a dime for the repair. Well, I hope this lets you know a little bit about the process of our installation and just sort of how it flows for you guys. Thanks for the opportunity to let you know, and we look forward to working with you.